We're going to start with the Halakaha Pesuka, and then today we'll do also the Mussar. Asur le'adam liot achzari. It's forbidden for a person to be cruel, v'shelo yitpayes, and to refuse to be appeased. In other words, if a person has trouble with someone and the other one asks for forgiveness or wants to make peace or is nice, don't be cruel or hard to appease. Ela yenoach nirtzot. Person should be easily nirtzot, to make conciliation, to be reconciled, to be appeased. Vekashe lichos, and a person should be difficult to get him angry. Ubsha'ash mevakesh menu achoten limchol. When a person asks him to forgive, when he tries to appease him, he should forgive with full heart, and with a soul that is desiring also willingly, should do it willingly. Even if a person caused him a lot of trouble and sinned against him much and he grieved him much, he should not take revenge, he should not be revengeful, and he should not hold a grudge. And this is the way of the descendants of Israel, this is the way of the Jewish people, and their upright heart, their heart that is the right place. But the kutim that are idolaters, that worship idols, they're have uncircumcised heart. That's how Harelev means. It means that, in other words, they're not merciful, they're not kind. Enam ken ela evratan shmura netzach. They hold a grudge forever. This is what was said on the Givonim. Lefi shelo machalu velo nitpaisu. They didn't forgive, they did not become appeased. Ve'agivonim lo b'nei Yisrael hema. The Givonim were not, of course, Jewish people. If a person sinned towards his friend or to his fellow man, umet chavero, and the other person died, before he had a chance to ask for forgiveness, mevi asara bnei adam, he brings 10 people, uma'amidan al kivro, and he brings them next to his tomb, ve'yomar bifnehem, and he should say in front of these 10 people, chatati l'Hashem Elokei Yisrael v'lifnoni, I sinned to Hashem and also to such and such person. This is what I did to him. And if he owed him money, he should give it to the heirs of that person, to his children, to the people who are the inheritors of that person, the heirs of that person. What if he could not find anybody that inherited that person? What does he do with the money that he owes him? He should give it to the rabbinic court, and he should be mitvadeh. He should be confessing for that sin. Now we'll do the Mussar. The evil impulse, which is Yetzer Hara, can be found, is only present when there is eating and drinking. From the aspect of eating and drinking, Yetzer Hara mitrabeh ba'adam. The Yetzer Hara, the evil impulse, increases in a person. All the punishment that a person gets in the world of neshamot, of souls, in Olam HaEmet, eno ela ba'avur piv. It's only because of his mouth. What do we mean only because of his mouth? The Mussar is going to explain it. Shne'emar, like it says in Kohelet, kol amal adam lefiu. All the toil of a person, all the trouble of the person is for his mouth. What does it mean? It means shenitma b'ma'achalot asurot, a mouth that was become soiled or impure through eating ma'achalot asurot, food that is forbidden to eat, uvlashon hara, or also with lashon hara, like slanderous gossip, v'nivlut hapeh, and vulgar speech. People that say words that are vulgar also is not good. That's getting the mouth not to be clean. Anything that is like that. So we have here two aspects with the mouth. What comes into the mouth, in other words, if a person eats non-kosher food, or even yesterday we learned if a person overeats, or overindulges in eating, that's also something that is not proper. And the other way is what comes out from the mouth. In other words, if it's improper speech, such as lashon hara or vulgar speech. Oy lahem layoshvim chavurot chavurot leechol velishtot. Woe to those who sit in groups Le'echol v'lishtot, to eat and drink, ve'enam yire'im me'Hashem, and they're not fearing God, they don't have fear of God. Ve'asatan meraked imayem ve'sameach, and the Satan dances with them and he's happy. Why? Because out of all this drinking and eating, they will come to say maybe things that are improper, they will come to act in an improper way. It's very easy to push a person who's involved in physical eating, drinking, into doing things that are wrong or saying things that are improper. V'mishtakrim, people who get drunk, kortim shefa, they cut off the shefa, the blessings that come to the world. Ve'beracha, and the blessing shefa is like outpouring, and beracha and the blessing directly said that come to Am Yisrael. So in other words, they're not just injurious to themselves, but also it causes the beracha, the shefa that comes to this world to be somewhat minimized through their getting drunk. The person who sits down to eat with people who deny the Torah, im talmid chacham hu, if the person that is talmid chacham, mezalzel torato, he makes mockery of his Torah, umvazbez mamono, and he's being wasteful to his money because that will cause beracha to sort of like get away from his money. Abed banav rahamana litzlan, and he destroys his children. Rahamana litzlan, may Hashem save us from this. Ve'al ze ne'emar, and for this says in Mishlei, shomer piv ulshono, shomer mitzarot nafsho. A person who keeps and is careful with his mouth and his tongue, shomer mitzarot nafsho, he guards his soul from any trouble. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.